This is the place that East and West meet. Blacephalon raid, our first East London Stakataka, and 400 on the dot. Galarian Zapdos! Yes, hello, welcome everybody. Hope that you are all good and you join me in Greenwich Park. This is the place that East and West meet. This is the Meridian Line. I'm some way to the west of it because it's all under construction, would you believe? And I'm not paying 20 quid to go and see the observatory. Since this is where East and West meet, it is the perfect place to raid the brand new Ultra Beasts that are part of this new event, the Ultra Space Wonders, to conclude the whole season. We can finally evolve one of our Poipole up to Naganadel, the one that's named Christian. Thanks again, mate, for the lucky trade. 98%er, and the aim of today is to get those 20 dragon types to evolve it up to Naganadel, but also try and find shiny Mareanie. That is the brand new shiny for this event, and there are 1 or 2 Ultra Beast raid dotted around, which we will see which side of the line that is lying. You can let me know in the comments below, have you got those Ultra Beasts? And actually, a huge thank you to Shieldsy, who gifted me the ticket for the event this morning. Thank you so much indeed. It's a Canadian player, I believe, who we met at New York Go Fest. Maybe we'll see you again in July. We've pretty much done it all while on the way over here. We just need to find a raid to win, and then we'll do that checks. Now, there's field research tasks for this event, and some of them you should do, some of them you should avoid. Namely, Mareanie, annoyingly, is power up a Pokemon 10 times, which is burning some Stardust. Trubbish, which is a Stardust boosted Pokemon, is heavily featured in this event. That is power up Pokemon 5 times, and it's in the wild spawns anyway. Avoid, and I repeat, avoid, catch 10 Pokemon. It may be the easiest task, but it gives you Nidoran male or female, and we don't want those, do we? And the raid tasks, if you want to find yourself a Goomy before it probably gets Community Day next month, that is going to be win a raid. And if you want to win 3 raids for a non-shiny potential Jangmo-o, be my guest. But wait for Global Go Fest, because that's when it's going to have a shiny. And we have the final page of World of Wonders, which is going to give us the 100 Poipole candy we need. We do need to purify 5 Shadow Pokemon, so I guess the hunt for Shadow Pidgey is on. I'm going to trek around the park and check out the spawns, run some incense, run daily incense as well, and see how it goes. So let's have a good, fun day and go for a raid grind, shall we? So that's the Greenwich Mean Line right there, just to clarify. That line chops the whole time zones in half, running, well, is that pretty much through the Millennium Dome, the O2? That way, if I'm not correct, should be Blacephalon, that way should be Stakataka. I think Blacephalon's hatching first, so 7 minutes till our first Ultra Beast raid. So in amongst all of the beautiful scenery and cityscapes, this is the new shiny. If you don't know what shiny Mareanie looks like, this is what it looks like. It is actually a fantastic shiny Pokemon. Incense, apparently, word from the land down under, thank you Lachlan, incense is the most useful way to find those encounters. Dragon types are very thin on the ground, although there is a Frigibax, right back where we were. We need the dragon types, so we'll go and get it now. There we go, Blacephalon's the first one to hatch. I love it when I turn off the camera and then get a shiny next check. Fantastic. Only released earlier this year as part of Sinnoh Tour. Shiny Stunky from Incense, and that is a cue, people, to drop an Incense, and not only that, drop a download to the Incensed podcast. It's such a good shiny. I actually traded for the second one to get my shiny family done, but there we go. That is a spawn in this event, and it's a good chance for you to get your shiny, just as I was gonna nip to the facilities over there. Shiny Stunky, Poison Dart type, terribly backlit. Shiny Stunky from Greenwich, come on people. And the Frigibax, I was just finishing the clip up here. You can see the Mareanie we were talking about was right there. I have 3 winner raid tasks, which I need to go and do this Blacephalon. Thankfully we're walking in sort of the right direction. We need to go down that way. Here we are, our first ever Blacephalon raid. This is a fire ghost type and amazingly glassy. However, it could be set up to be okay in terms of a raid attacker. Rather unfortunately, the line cuts through Greenwich at an angle, so the other Ultra Beast raid is also a Blacephalon, so we're gonna have to wait for that Stakataka. But it could be worse. Oh, I need to be online. By the way, thank you very much to the 2 most recent additions to the Patreon squad, Inga-Jan and also Pokerets, who joined yesterday, both of them, so thank you so much for choosing to join the Patreon squad, I really do appreciate it. Blacephalon has 5 weaknesses, basically. Obviously, Ghost, Dark, Rock, Ground, and Water. I forgot that. Taking down Blacephalon shouldn't be too difficult. It won't be shiny, much like Stakataka this time around. You're gonna have to wait till Go Fest, very likely is when they're gonna be shiny, and Blacephalon and Stakataka, they follow the Ultra Beast suit of having very good shinies. Blacephalon's shiny becomes blue, and Stakataka, kind of traditional transition from grey to gold as a shiny, but it looks really cool. You won't need too many things to take it down, but I'm hoping, people, next week's raid out, we can be back here and hopefully not have blocked gyms, because if we can get both over the course of the raid out, that'd be amazing. Stakataka is 1882 on the 100%. Is it 1882? Blacephalon, I think you're looking for 1884. So, 1849. It's kind of middle of the rung, but not too bad. Thank you everybody for jumping in, and we've done our winner raid tasks 4 times. Got a rare XL candy there, I'll definitely take that. Who got what? On the board, final stripe, beautiful. So hopefully somebody from that raid gets something good, but there is Blacephalon in Pokemon GO. Very creepy, but a very cool Ultra Beast design, okay. And one of the easiest excellents you could possibly hope for, actually. We'll go for a Great Throw in that case, since it's being so attacky. Why not? 1 roll, 2 roll, and 3 roll. There we go. The Great Throw, better than the excellent, but here comes Blacephalon with 4 XL candy. Into the Pokédex we go. Very nice indeed. Underneath Poipole, unbelievably. Fantastic. There we go. Incinerate Shadow Ball. Its head has a weird expanding movement, but there you go. It's in the game, and your prime counter for both Stakataka and Blacephalon is Primal Groudon. In fact, Stakataka is double weak to ground, being Steel and Rock. Here are some Goomy checks. 3 Goomy. Trying to go for the Creme Goomy Brulee. Let's see. Not shiny. 403. I don't know the 100% CP off the top of my head for Goomy's research. However, it's still not shiny. That's okay. I still need to find some shadow Pokemon, but thankfully a bench was very nearby, so this should give us, what, 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 Mareanie encounters, perhaps. Check number 1. Research, not shiny. Revives and potions are honestly going to be thrown away. The Pokeballs definitely going to be thrown away. The Great Balls, I actually need those. And some Ultra Balls, we definitely need those. And a Lucky Egg will not say no to that. So let's go through some final encounters. Mareanie, 400 on the nose. You can let me know in the comments below. Were you... Oh, Mareanie, I forget it's such a pain to catch as well. Check. Not shiny. Ooh, 387. Ouch. Check. Not shiny. 403. Hopefully it didn't catch. Third to last check, not shiny unfortunately. 408, penultimate check, not the shiny. 412, okay, we're getting better, We'll check them all afterwards. And finally, we get our passes, our Naganadel wings, and an encounter that's not shiny, and 402. Shieldsy, thank you so much for gifting me the ticket. I really, really do appreciate it. None of them were a 4-star, unfortunately. However, this... It's a 93. Actually, there are 3 collection challenges to do, which unfortunately means you have to raid some 1-stars and 3-stars, and unfortunately we do have to do some Nidoran tasks. That hurts. The catch challenge. Can I claim it, please? Thank you. Let's go. Mareanie, not shiny, and 405. So we're here on Campfire, and I know that you can see there is a Blacephalon. Is there an Ultra Beast raid dotted somewhere? Come on, surely. Make a Pidgeot. No, thank you. There's some by the river. Really? That's a long way out. Let's go to another Blacephalon, people. Okay, I think we're gonna bite the bullet on this one. Jeroen, thank you for the invite. Why not? Let's see. Stakataka in Pokemon GO. Eastern Hemisphere logged. That obviously means that the majority of Europe gets it, APAC, etc. To be honest, we should primarily revert one of our Groudons just to get it done and dusted, to be honest. It'll also boost the Blacephalon in terms of its candy and XP and XL candy because it covers the fire type thing. That's why I always think that you guys should work on those primals and Mega Rayquaza because they cover 3 typings with 1 Pokemon, which is a very useful tip. First Stakataka raid. Possibly one of the few remotes we're actually going to do for it, since we can kind of get it over here. And there's not much point doing this one, although the animations, it goes from blue to red. I love that. And the designs, very cool indeed. It could have play in Ultra League and PvP and that sort of thing. And at Great League, you'd need to somehow get it under 1500 CP, which I don't think is physically possible, but you can see there, being double weak to both ground and fighting, this is very easy to do as a raid battle. And done. Done and dusted. Groudon in there for one final slap with the mud. And is it 1883 or 1882? And we were 1824. This event has double 5-star raid XP. So if you're raiding those Ultra Beasts, you're going to get double XP. If you Lucky Egg it, 4 times XP. But here is Stakataka in Pokemon GO. I think this looks absolutely awesome. And again, I think, ooh, it's a little bit further away than I was expecting. Fairly reminiscent of, there's an excellent. what is it, Celesteela, because these tier 5 things these days, they don't like excellence, they prefer great throws. That's certainly my experience of the game. 1 roll, 2 roll. I love it when I'm right. I love it when I'm right. But here comes Stakataka in the Pokédex. Fantastic to put it right there, and it's sandwiched between Poipole and Blacephalon. Let's see, stat-wise. Oh dear, no, much worse. The way it rears up like a horse. I'm going to wander back and find this. Oh, flowers on a stunky. No, we're going to find that other Blacephalon. Second Blacephalon, because it was to the west of the line, 1837, pretty poor. And amazingly, this tiny little lake here that you can get a little pedalo on next to this sundial is actually a beach biome. I love how this game works sometimes. Thank you, Cicatrix and Jeroen. European squad in the raid, and oh, it's turned to not a beach biome. Trust me, the stunky I got off Incense was on a beach biome. 2 roll, there we go, excellent for the win. Beautiful, 3XL candy. Pretty dead, unfortunately. Maybe if we check the research for winner raid? Gumi? No, not for... There is another one. Is that the Cutty Sark? That gym? Yes, it is, and it's got an Ultra Beast raid on it. But I have a suspicion that will be the Blacephalon side as well. But we've managed to find a Nidoran male and female research task, so that is 164 collection challenges completed in the game. And it also means another Mareanie check, so a bit of XP. And the more important thing, it's not shiny, unfortunately, in 401. I never thought I'd be saying this again, but I'm very glad a Drudigon has hatched nearby. Oh my goodness, walking up to go and do the Drudigon. There's a Galarian Moltres. Oh, 2645. Is there any way in hell we're gonna get this? Right, check in the Go Hub article, people. Pokemon Go Hub resource, absolutely fantastic. Let's find weather boosted Moltres. What was it, 2645? It's not gonna be a Hundo. No percentage chance of it being a Hundo anyway. This may be foolish, but we're going to try. The Golden Raz, the Ultra Ball, and possibly an excellent throw. As I said on a previous Master Ball video, it's worth waiting on your Master Balls in my view. I think JT Valor is in the same boat, and quite a few within the comments were as well. Wait for the shinies. We don't know if they're going to go into raids or not. Oh, I just messed up the excellent. No. 2 rolls and out. I love how that got us further than an excellent throw. Hey, it was worth a try. Ooh, look who it is. Alex Nexton. Thank you for the invite. I have to go and get that Rocket Grunt because it's the first one I've seen all day. Here we are battling that Drudigon, and I do find it a little bit unnecessary to have a raid collection challenge for things. 1937, I don't know the 100%er of these sorts of things. I don't tend to raid these shiny only 3 stars. You have to raid Dino and Bagon from 1 stars as well to get this completed, which I think is a bit of a sham, to be honest. It's not shiny. The shiny would be green with an orange head. You can get Bagon from 2 excellent throws or catch a dragon type as a research task. That may or may not work. Drudigon in the bag. Oh, 96. We were quite close to a Hundo, actually. Oh, that's the wrong kind of bird. A Fero. No, you are not Galarian at all. Okay, thank you, Alex Nexton. That second invite, we did decide to jump in on it. So let's see, not only 1832 is pretty dead, unfortunately, but who got that top tier final strike? Oh, it would be Alex himself. I got the style point. That's what you get for wearing a Giratina head, mate. Congrats. A bit of a glitch. Let's throw 1 ball on camera because there's actually nothing remotely exciting about catching something that has no shiny potential or Hundo potential. I have a 2 excellent throw task here. First of all, is it going to be a Bagon? It is. Does catching the Bagon from field research, theoretically it should count for the collection challenge, so let's just get that done and dusted. Because this means you probably won't have to raid a Bagon, which is actually a good thing. Yes, it does count. There we go, as I suspected, and kind of a dead 3-star, but that's fine. We're wandering down to go and get 1 more Grunt. There are power-up tasks. I found 2 Mareanie tasks and then 1 that could be one of the Alolan starters. I've been hanging on to maxing something out for so long. So, we got a Kartana. We of course have 200%ers, but there is this lucky shiny 98, which is a functional Shundo. That is one we're going to power up all the way to level 50, because I don't do things by halves here. Why on earth not? There we go, level 50'd, beautiful. Thank you, Marta, for the trade again. 2 Mareanie checks, 1 isn't shiny, and 400 on the dot. Galarian Zapdos! Oh, Zapdos that's twice in a row that Zapdos has decided to appear when we're recording. So 1575, got to scroll up a little bit to find the boosted Zapdos. 1575, it's in that middle rung, 5%, but not even on the scale. It's going to be a Golden Raz and an Ultra Ball. Let's set that excellent, although I will say I think we'll go counterclockwise this time. Come on Zapdos, do the attack. Do the attack! Roadrunner. There's the attack and throw. Oh, it was a great. Oh, okay. Okay, that was not expected. 2 rolls and probably gone. Damn. I thought I'd set the circle properly. Anywho, Mareanie check. Not shiny, unfortunately. Oh, 396 is very poor. And finally, whatever this Alolan starter will be, Poipole is due its community day, but probably later in the year. Decides to purify my shadow nemesis, but at least it ticks the quest off, eh? Goodbye, Chimchar, you hateful little thing. It's my least favourite Pokemon, if you don't know. Everyone has their least favourite. We can get 2 components back for wasting a lot of Stardust, some rare candy, and 2 encounters for the Wonder Ticket. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. It's going to be the female and male Nidorans. If only one of them was a Hundo. But it'd have to be shiny to start with. Bang! Yes. It's mainly poison focused because Naganadel is a poison and dragon type. Poison being the primary type. And this is another 100 Poipole candy, which would be very welcome for the evolution. But I need to go get a bite to eat, I think, first, because this Poipole, how are we doing? We need 5 more dragons, and that might involve quests because, oh my goodness, those dragons are difficult to find, people. Oh, we got another one. Okay, 11:39 this time, Galarian Zapdos. Nice. I'm glad I Aurora timed for a second badge of 2 hours. So as you can see right up there, 11:39 is not on the scale. We need 11:15, and that would be a 33% chance. So doesn't meet Master Ball requirements. I think we'll go counterclockwise again. Boom. Probably the easiest of the birds to hit that excellent throw on, and 1 roll and out. The excellent throws just don't work. Just wandering out to go and get a bite to eat, and obviously the Greenwich Line marks a few regional splits, not only Shellos included in that, so we're actually on the east side of things now. You can get Basculin as well. Basculin's a 50-50 split. So there's the beach biome I was talking about earlier too. That is rather a nice view, certainly for a lunch stop, which is what we've got now, and a Stakataka all the way from Malaysia, 1860. That's a bit more up there, only 22 CP off the 100%. Thank you very much, Isaac, part of Brandon Tarn's crew. Challenge to catch, and then quick amount of hydration and food, and then get back on the walking, because we don't want to burn daily incense while we're stationary, because it doesn't work. But I think I prefer Stakatakas. There's something about lighting and the way that it, opens its tiles or bricks to have more eyes. I mean, there may not be eyes. Somebody's probably going to correct me in the comments. I mean, good stuff if you do. Feels like every single one of these only catches on a crate. The Alex Nexton one caught on the first crate throw we threw as well. What's that, 91%? No Stakataka raids anywhere. It's very annoying actually, because that was the whole point. It's like, hey, you can get Stakataka here, there, and this is the divide, but apparently that's not the case today. Today at least. Still no sign of a Stakataka in reasonable range. So what we're doing now is navigating to where there's going to be 3 of them, fairly close to each other. The only thing is, it's 40 minutes walk. It's almost a third of a community day to get to them. Hopefully some IRL Stakataka coming. Absolutely gotta love that. Brand new day, brand new set of Ultra Beasts or raid bosses, and not a single raid on the nearby in this section of London. And there's so many gyms around. This is honestly the biggest problem with trying to play Pokemon Go. You can go out and about when it's your convenient time, but the game does not cater. We're finally approaching 2 Stakataka. Unfortunately, one is 25 minutes into the hatches. We've made good time. However, check it out. It's a blue ball. 42 CP. That's the second shiny, I think, of the day. Catch it in the blue ball to match. Love it. Shiny Voltorb. 2-star trash. There we go. Hiding from the sun. Our first East London Stakataka. Oh god, 1802 is horrendous. We did have a smashing group of people in there. Thank you, all the Patreon squad members who were in there. There was Dunkus, McFloofy, Jerry, Burt Bar, Sue, Lothe. I'm not going to show the capture on camera because we know, 1802 is terrible, so we'll throw one ball on it. This is definitely trade fodder. That's what we get for doing a local raid. Is it going to catch? I love it when the worst throw possible catches stuff. One ball and done. Oh my god, it's a 69. It's almost the worst you can get. Gumi, I need you for my final dragon type. Okay, second Stakataka of the bunch. Timer glitched in some way. 1832. Could have been a good year. Who knows? I definitely wasn't there. And a fantastic squad of Patreon members too. Okay, we've got one more, and would you believe it? I knew this would happen, right? We've come over here for 3 Stakatakas that were all right next to each other. I've checked Campfire on the way down to this one. There's now 2 Stakatakas on the east side inside Greenwich Park hatching at 4 PM. Of course there are. I don't know why I'm bothering showing the excellent throws on camera, because you guys have seen a capture. And 1860. That's sort of up there. I'm going to make my way back home, I think, because it's like half an hour to walk to Greenwich Park, and then there's all the hour and a half of travel anyway. So I'm going to be back in Ealing by about 6. 1 roll on the excellent, or 1 throw on the excellent. 1 roll, 2 roll, to the next one. We made it back to Greenwich Park, and to sort of conclude the video, I found the pinkest, purpliest flowers because it's time to evolve our Poipole, namely the lucky 98 that Chris Chan gave to us. We've done the 20 dragons. The quests go a long way to making that more possible. You do get enough candy, thankfully, to evolve it, but not enough by any means to max it out. So it's time to send Chris Chan 98 up to Naganadel and get the 3rd Pokédex of the video. And let me know if you've evolved your Poipole already, and did you get a good one? Because this looks pretty wicked. A pretty amazing Pokemon. Poison Dragon type, into the Pokédex it goes. Sandwiched there next to Stakataka, and I don't know if it's good. I'm very content with a lucky Pokédex, fantastic. And I think once we've got the Enamorous Hundo up to level 50, maybe we can get this one to level 50. That's a lucky dex done, and I think there's one more Stakataka. If that's the right side of the line, that's a Stakataka. Oh, it's on the map, look at that. It has been a productive day here on the channel. We have bagged 2 Ultra Beasts, in fact 3 technically, 3 brand new Pokédexes, which is amazing, and 2 shinies, and incidentally the research Nidoran female was a Hundo. Very much enjoyed this. We will continue the shiny Mareanie hunt because there haven't really been the best spawns around here. Today was about the Stakataka and Blacephalon. Thank you very much to all of my wonderful Patreon supporters. As I say all the time, they're the reason that I'm able to continue being a content creator, bringing you stuff to the channel, providing some light entertainment, live streaming and going to live events. So everybody on those rolling credits, thank you so very much for supporting me. And this is really the final event of the whole season. We do have the Incense Day for Ferroseed coming up. We will be live streaming that. I may shuffle the timing. We may go between 2 and 4 PM here so that we can cater to America a little bit, but it's a 6-hour event, grass and steel types, and we need a Phantom shiny and a Galarian Meowth shiny to complete the family. Goodness me, that's some bright sunshine right there. Sunday there'll be a live stream and a video. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts of this event. Do you have your Naganadel? Do you have your Blacephalon Stakataka? Go and check out the Discord. The Discord is going to be a great place to make international friends and find the Ultra Beast that is not in your hemisphere if you're looking to get the Pokédex entry of it. And if you enjoyed this video, do not hesitate to go and check out either one of these videos on your screen here. We grind the game here, we play it hardcore, and we maximise on every opportunity that we can get. But with all that said and done and this horrific 2-tone lighting, all I've got to say is, do take care.